Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another stream here today on this lovely Monday. I hope you're doing great. Today we're not going to do any speedrun race. Today I'm going to go back and actually study a little bit. And if you think, well, this scene looks very cluttered, that's because it's all part of a brand new test that I'm running. I'm currently working on making a new sort of layout and I'm going to try out some stuff. One of those things, let me sort my fingers out, is this here, a stream schedule. So you can actually see what's coming up this week while I'm already doing streams. So I don't need to like tell you each time, like, hey, this week this is happening. You can already see it here. And I kind of like it because it gives me the opportunity to also give people a chance to see, like, oh yeah, today he's going to do this. But then tomorrow, there it is. Tomorrow there's some Tekken 8 tournament. On Wednesday is a brand new game you maybe are interested in. And then Thursday we're going to do something special. We're going to learn a new character from 𝐸𝐸 together. That's the whole idea of this whole stream scheduler here. This thing is a work in progress right now. There's also like not any like beautifying stuff done. Like there's no changing or rotation through the stream, and this should also in the future then rotate over to, well, this week, and then after a few seconds change to today, so I can also immediately swap over and talk about what's happening today. And then of course you also have your fastest chat is still active here, still working that in my mind, but it takes some time because all of that I'm doing here, by the way, is all done in an app that I'm developing myself. And because I'm using like 0% of AI for this, I'm doing all the mistakes myself. And I'm also learning how to fix them myself. So that's a lot of fun. Hey Yazaki, how's it going? Welcome. So, talked about what is going on in the background, but what we're going to do today is actually... Metal Gear Solid 1. Oh, it's a bit shiny, like this. It's very bright in this room here. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1. I wanted to first study once again how the modern route is being run. And we're going to check out... oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Repeat's latest world record here for the all bosses easy difficulty. And I'm going to take a few notes. And then we're going to practice and run a little bit myself on the original PlayStation 1. Meaning I will absolutely not have any competitive advantage in terms of load time, but, it's fun. I like grinding on that console. And it's just personal preference, really, that. That's not the German version, no. We're not going to come back to the German version anytime soon. That playthrough has been done. And that's on my other channel if you're interested in that. House says playthroughs, or retro games, rather. Oh, my lord. Well, let's swap on over here. Like I said, we're going to first study the master, the current world record holder here. I think the music is off. And that's his run. And we're going to mostly just fast forward for a lot of parts because a lot of the round has not changed. I'm only going to look at the things that changed basically since I last run this game. And I know there is a lot of stuff. I know for emulation they use quad turbo here, which is a thing where you basically hold down 4 buttons and you try to turbo with 4 buttons repeatedly as quick as possible with all the 4 face buttons, basically. Running on actual hardware, I don't have that, so I don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to omit that note, personally. And of course, in the docs, it's still the same. In the docs, we're going to farm alerts here. So for the first 2 minutes of this run, we actually have no notes to take. This is still the same. I'm just going to move on here, move out, and that's all cool. So once we get through all of this, move to the helipad here. And it seems like the helipad, just like I thought, we're actually going back to the old ways where we're not going to get this done. We're just going to move on quickly. We're going to unequip and throw this guy here in front of the vent. This is basically what we've done before we reworked a little bit of shuffling. But for all bosses, I think this never has changed. I think only for 80% there was a point where we went here on the helipad to the left beforehand, so a little bit earlier. So here from the helipad, if you go to the left there, in that room there's a box of stuns, which we need to have 2 weapons in order to be able to shuffle. But that's the old PC version. I'm looking today at the console version where we don't even have that technique. In any case, we're moving in. And through the vents as usual, there's nothing else happening here. We will soon get to some differences here that I have at least And then that's the point where we're going to take some notes. So he's going to call down the alert just as usual from the chef against the box here to distract the guy. And we're going to move on to the guard rush. Guard rush should always still be the same here. He's going to take a deep sniff. Then we're just going to go for guard rush like so. That's the same, just as always. Wait in the top right corner and wait. And then after guard rush, also as usual, we're going to go down, get the C4, get the grenades. This is where I want to quickly take a note here. So he's actually tapping D-pad up, putting on the ration as he puts down the C4 and then explodes himself. He's going to eat that ration to not die during the explosion. But then a little bit quicker actually is possible to do this. And he moves to the left here. That's interesting. Let's go. Double press here and then using the grenades for the grenade strategy. Nice and easy. And he's actually going to go and get that extra ammo for the SOCOM. Fair enough. So from here on out, not much is different. The change will happen now in tank hangar. This is where I probably will need to take a note. Because we have actually something new in the run, which is called the Nikita skip. So we don't need to grab the Nikita, and I'm 85% sure he has done that here. This run is from 4 months ago. Let's see. Yeah, so it goes up in the tank hangar and immediately goes to the left. So repeats is gonna go here. I'm gonna actually take it over to change the symbol around. Post Ocelot. Tank hangar. Go left and get box. I think it's box A. So look here. It's gonna just walk up here. And he actually tosses a chaff as he basically passes this tank here. With this chaff here, I'm pretty sure when he goes up, yep, the chaff pops, the camera is deactivated, we don't need to worry about it. Just grab the copper box and the extra chaff grenades here, so we have a refill. And then that's basically where we go on. The question is, where will we move on? This is what I find interesting here. He actually goes south of the tank. We're a box plus chaffs. Down the stairs. One off tank to the vent. Okay, this is like the first segment where I have to adjust a little bit. Because I've never done that myself in a proper run. I just went up and like just winged it really. And then we're out. From here on, I expect him to get the Claymore. He does not do that here. I'm not sure why. We're going to investigate that in another run, I guess. Maybe for easy, it's not even necessary. I think it's actually a higher difficulty thing where we use the Claymore later for... Mantis, right, Mantis. Just as usual, gonna toss the grenade here. He's gonna go to the left. Fair enough. Tapping deeper left and then slightly turn to the top right corner. Another grenade. And then after that, he takes a little swing down. Goes up to gets even more grenades and chaff grenades. Alright, from here, it should be the same as usual. Only that, this is the interesting part here. So immediately he goes down to B2. We're not going to take a detour here at B1. So in the nuke building from 1F straight to B2 because we're not going to get the Nikita. We're not going to get the stuns there. And this is the part that I personally have to learn. So we're going to utilize the box here in order to hit basically the electric floor just at the right angle. And then let's see. So we're here. After this... He doesn't even answer the call early on. So from here, just D-pad right, tap down, one punch. And then he takes a look at a precise angle like so here. So basically, let me see. It's similar to the Boba skips where he aligns his radar with this line of the texture. This is a thing that I've not seen personally. So I'm going to just quickly make a screenshot here and just slap that into my speedrun channel, because why not? I'm going to use that quickly as a note. So this is the orientation. And from here, got to slow that down, goddamn. From here, after the single punch, goes to the box and just holds D-pad right. We're just D-pad right here. And then we're going to go get electrocuted and we're going to glitch through. And we're going to get over and over again electrocuted until we land into a spot in the wall where we're good to go. So he does this right here, swaps after 2 times to the card, and then is able to just move to the right here. And that's why we're also taking a look at easy here, because on easy we can see actually the radar for this purpose. He's moving to the right, between the walls. He can enter that hallway, that's fine, but just don't go into these rooms here. We're gonna take a big swing around here. Walk down. And then enter the door basically from the other side to go through it from left to right as normally, but we touch it from the other side. Because the door is still programmed to get us to the right side, into the hallway, the next one. And that's the Nikita skip. Requires us to get the box, which is a little bit out of the way. This will be a mini time loss, only then to hopefully save time by doing this whole setup like so. So I gotta actually go back a little bit and take a few notes here. So if I understand correctly, it is very important that after this cutscene we do not move at all. Just gonna stay there, push select. And after the codec, what's these zebras again? So after the codec, just D-pad right until we touch the wall. Letting go. Tapping D-pad down once, I guess, and 1 punch. Okay. So codec. D-pad right to lean against wall. D-pad tap down. 1 punch. FPV aligned with wall texture. Equip box. D-pad right. After 2 bounces, after 2 bounces, we can go to the draw card. And that's the theory of it, at least. Yeah. Okay. And from then on, we're just moving on, almost as usual. There's something that I even need to nice and run, so I've just not gotten a PB with it yet. So it goes here, punch, punch, kick to the side, punch, single punch and throws, interesting. Moves up to him, and then smashes him with the SOCOM, and then does a PPK. Probably should take a note just to have this noted down again. So, ninja fight. Oops, fight. So PPK as normal. And single punch. Throw. SOCOM shots to defend. PPK. Glitch. So in this state here, there's something that I actually even made a tutorial on myself. In this state here, he's gonna do this whole shebang where he does his codec. And we can attack him the whole time. So normally during this cutscene, we will not be able to attack him. We just need to wait here. The camera would shift and we're not even in control. But thanks to this glitch, we're able actually to stay in control and then attack him over and over again. So after that, we move back again, and now we can attack. What's important is, I think... Okay, so he uses... I use this corner here, and then throw it into this. He crouched here, so the ninja will, like, jump on him. He went to the side and throws the ninja in this corner. This corner here, and this corner to the side. These two are special corners, which, like, somehow... I don't know why, but for some reason, they basically prevent the ninja moving on into the phase 3. So we're technically in phase 2 right now, after the first cutscene, and then we would do so much damage that after we hit a certain amount of damage done, he would move on to level 3, where he like vanishes and then hides in one of the... so 2 corners here, this one there, one out the corner, the middle, the right, and the bottom. So it's like 6 positions, if I count it correctly. In any case, now the fight consists basically of this. Punch, punch, kick, and then throw him again. And this is a neat little update here. So he turns to the left, does a little circle, and then throws him already before he finishes his animation. Oh. This is a nice little optimization here. I think I personally would, on this point on, do the old version still, but this looks quite nice because it definitely is faster. What I need to do is like punch, punch, kick him here, go to the left and crouch. crouch, and then he would like jump on me. And this whole jump on me animation, me getting up in the meantime and running away, this would take a lot of time. So I think this variation here on the right definitely seems to be faster overall. And that's the danger of it here. You can be attacked, I guess, doing this. If that happens, though, there's no biggie. Like, he was just 1 PPK away anyway to hit the final sequence here, so that's fine. You can get down on that. Alright. And then you finish the fight. So this variation definitely is not bad. I'm going to take a closer look at this in general. So I want to see what he does here at Mantis. I have a feeling for low difficulties like easy and normal, it's maybe not even worth it doing the whole Claymore strat that we do on hard and extreme. Because definitely on extreme at least, the Claymore strat is so much worth it because it saves us so much trouble. Okay, he's getting attention here. He's not even getting the box, which he doesn't need to. This is one of the changes that is a little bit less noticeable, but Post Ninja. Marrow. Don't need the box anymore. Because we already have a box. Let's go. Normally we go down here in this room. I haven't even thought of that. Normally we go down here, we get Merritt's attention, and we keep going to the left here, because in the top left corner, there is a room with a box inside, which we normally get to do then later in the cave, a box glitch. Don't need that anymore, because we already have gotten a box. Any box really works in Tag Hangar. So alright, well then moving on into the bathroom. Basically run ahead here. Moving on to the fight as usual. And I just want to be sure that I don't get this wrong. There's something I always keep forgetting. Ninja shots in total. I think it's 8. And then grenade to the face. So here we're going to look top right corner. He's going to go bottom right corner. He's actually going to walk up to him and then inspect him. And he tries to get him as he transitions over, which is interesting. 4, 5, 6. The next number. He only did 7 shots. Not 8. 7 shots. That's good to know. I always thought it was 8. Good thing I checked that. And I think as far as like modern strats, that's almost it, I would assume. We're just going to use box A here instead of box B. Don't need that anymore. But the whole thing with like the Nikita skip, that was something that was definitely new to me. Afterwards he comes back here. So this is probably where we just like speedrun watching this run here, just in case there's something else I've missed in the meantime. I know JN also found a permanent grenade, which I don't even know if that would be of any use in this run here. Let's see. I noticed he has not picked up a single stun. Wait, there is a stun here. I just wonder, where did he get those? What's this after Ninja, quickly? And he goes back here. There's definitely a stun pack in the side here. Oh, he gets this one right there. So this is where he gets at least 1 stun pack on this way back through the caves to stun the dogs, and then most likely force course for the boba. Skip. So, on the way back here. Let's see. I do wonder what his armory is like. I don't think there's any change to armory. He most likely will use a single stun here, but there's alternatives. Let me check. There's so many variations of this one. This is basically... okay. He does the early alert version. Throws this guy, and then throws the stun outside. Yeah, with this method, you can basically have the elevator door stay open. It's a little bit tricky. This is definitely something that needs a little bit of practice, because the tricky part about this is here. The very first guard. Gonna unequip and basically choke him as you run into him. Sorry, I want to say, choke. There is a variation where you just run into him, choke him, he drops down, and you get an alert on. But apparently you can also like run into him and throw him too late to get the early alert. I guess both versions work then. As long as you get the alert from this guy and not this guy. Alright. That's how the elevator door stays open. And he will, as usual, fight Wolf 1 with the sniper, not using the weapons glitch. So the big advantage is we don't need to like press the elevator button twice and hope for a fast elevator to come down. We just immediately wait for this guy to wake up, give him a punch kick, and then just go to the panel and crouch, or FPV. He crouches here, and as we stand up again, we activate the panel and can leave. So that's like the beauty of it, really. For our way back here, he does the Englishman chaff. Quite so as it has been set up by, I think, wasn't he also in my comments lately? The Brazilian Joker, I think, was who pointed the Englishman for his task to this strat here, where you like are super quickly and throw a chaff here in this corner, and then just distracts this guy here. I think it was Brazilian Joker, I'm not sure anymore. Or was he the one that... Hang on. Was he the one? Maybe he was the one that pointed him into that. What's the name of the Brazilian speedrunner? No, not that. Hang on. I think the Brazilian speedrunner was actually pointing him to Raven. Let me see here. Raven. Ah, there. Yeah. So I have the quote right here. Haha. Brazilian Joker also watched the reaction video that me and Trombonchino did here of Adnan Kausa's old run from 2005. Speedrun from 2005 is erratic. And Brazilian Joker 9 months ago. Already 9 months ago, wow. He's also one of those legends from back in the early days who speedrun Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. I think mainly 1 though. And he's known to me at least as a historian. And as it says here, maybe you correct some of my content from back in the days as well. I was the one who discovered the Nikita strategy for the Vulcan Raven. So he was the one that showed basically that you can shoot around corners and the initial bullets from Raven don't do any damage. They have like iframes. And my run was the world record for big boss runs at the time. I've also discovered other stuff like using shafts to distract guards in MGS1. Oh, that's why I was thinking of that. That's why I was thinking of the nuke building. Because that's what it is. Using a chaff throw to distract guards and then have them out of our way. And a no-hit strat for guard fight in Snake Tales C, which is MGS 2. Walk several records for MGS 1 and 2 VR missions, including a collab with Adnan Kausa. I usually don't get credit for stuff because I didn't participate in any forums or discussion groups, so my YouTube videos were known by the community back then. It was my run that influenced the task of MGS by the Englishman. Like, that's where I put this all together. It was his comment on my video here 9 months ago already. Brazilian Joker is definitely a name I'm very familiar with, and I have to do my duties getting him also into the minds of the people when it comes to old head MGS1 runs. So I did not forget. This is already one of the points where I like bring this name in. He shall not be forgotten. And if you know my database, which I've been ignoring it a little bit, of like MGS1 findings, he's definitely prominent in there as well. Just like gotta find the muse to sit down and actually do a new history video again. But not to spoil stuff. This note here, you cannot read because it's too bright, but this note here has some history videos on it that I want to do for December. And December comes around soon if and I want to give myself a little bit of a challenge. Because you know I'm one of those people that need some pressure when they don't get started because they think, oh, they have all the time in the world. And if I don't like give myself some goals and at least pretend I have pressure, then I don't really think I get started. So for December, I want to knock out at least one more history video. At least one more, and it shall be about MGS1. I'm going to make this public now, so hopefully we'll do it. In any case, back to starting the run here. We're just going to throw this over here, and then we're going to go on through the cave. This is interesting. I wasn't quite sure, but he does the cave glitch again here. Going all the way here and make sure. And then he holds... this is an interesting cube. So he sticks very close to this wall here. And I think once this ammo pack is out of screen, that's when he starts going down right. That's not bad. Let me just put this down as like, okay, second time. Box glitch. It's actually the vent glitch, and then using the box to lower our hitbox, so we can slip into the texture that's a little side wall thing above the vent. Box glitch, then keep close towards until pass hole right. Until ammo box is gone. And D-pad right. There's like a mini thing. It's not big, but it's definitely worth noting down. So I'm glad I actually kept watching after the part that I thought I was already familiar with. So here's the Wolf 1 fight. It's a skill thing, as always. So use skill check. I'm gonna go for here. I'm gonna give up. Not soft lock, hopefully. Lots of yapping. I'm gonna go back here again. This is like all the huge parts.
So ein bisschen schnacken, so hin und her würde ich natürlich ein bisschen fühlen, aber...
And he does this cave thing again, even on the third visit. Okay, so putting down the cave the second and third time.
Ich habe jetzt zum Beispiel...
Interesting. I guess it overall makes sense. It's a little bit of a longer path to go outside the wall. But the thing that I used to do is do a vent glitch, hop on over the vent, and then keep on inside the room. And I still have to like crawl underneath the second like vent thing. And I guess doing it this way skips actually the second vent. And probably is faster. Alright, Boba skip. Let me just watch that Boba skip. This is the world record, so I assume it's first try, but let's see. Do please align. Nice.
Oh. Lost a little bit of time.
Of course it was first try. Alright, and this is thankfully all bosses, not glitched or any percent. So we don't need to worry about weapons glitch here. So I do wonder how exactly his hind looks like, just to get familiarized with it again. So it opens the fight basically, and then there's a hip shot here. Oh, yeah, this is definitely one of those things I could sit down and practice more. Tries to pre-aim and shoot as he's flying over. If he shoots and as he's flying over, he immediately turns back around again. Did he? Wow, hit him. That was so close. That even looked close. Nice shots. Moving on to phase 2, and then... What does he do in phase 2 again here? This is like a certain spot you want to stand in so he doesn't like fly down. If you keep him in the air for long enough, you can finish the fight without him ever going down. That's the beauty of original MGS. Early shot here, and then moving in place. And I guess he's just gonna tank it? Yeah, just waits for him to fly over. And then keep shooting him over and over again. So at this distance, he will be shot. And then you gotta be fast to get the lock on again. Ooh, we missed!
Okay, what the fuck?
There's a lot of rockets missing. After this, he will start going down. So if he keeps them there... Yeah, if he keeps them there now... It's good, but he's about to go down, basically. This is super close. Oh, there he goes. At least I got one more shot off. Oh, this must suck. And this guy is the world record holder. He was probably on world record pace with all of this. Having your hind drop below is just a disaster for a run. The fact that it's still world records is just insane. Probably means they have very good RNG later as well. So the thing is, once he's like dove down one time, he will always start going down after at least 2 shots. So this will basically mean he goes down again. Oh, he did get one more shot off. Wow. He still needs to wait for him. Oh, he pops out quickly, so that's good. And then we just wait and the fight stops here. Alright, let's get on the ladder. Use the chaffs again here. He gets a lot more chaffs than I usually have, and that's... Oh, you can see the time loss here. He lost 14 seconds, unfortunately. Alright. How is his order here, I wonder? One left first. Then to the right. Hold on. Alright, that's quite nice. I always try to do a damageless version. Not deathless, damageless version. That costs way too much time. And then, of course, after war fight. And I think for this 2, I'm safe. I think this 2, there's no surprises anymore. You do the whole thing here. Oh. Is the stream still live? My Discord went offline, but I think the rest is online. For what I can remember, he has more grenades because the whole transformer skip thing. I don't remember if he picks up more or not. No, you're definitely right. After Ocelot, when he goes to the tank hangar and moves to the left, he does not only get the box A, he also gets an extra box of chaffs, which is already a +3. That already helps quite. But yeah, that is one of those things.
Okay, das war clean. Holy shit. So.
And then I think the rest of this too is the usual that I'm already familiar with. Let me see, he does use the grenade strat here for Raven. Which I think, yeah. So the grenade version here is just basically starting, holding the top left, and then throwing to left as you hit stem here. And then you just do it all over and over again. Which is good. We have to do this now if we skip the Nikita. So just as a mental note at least. Mental note. Do grenade. Raven. Which means, are we good or are we good? Reconnection successful. Alright, we'll go back. Apologies for being disconnected for a moment there. I think my whole internet didn't want to work. Well, that's fun. Anyway, we're back. So the stream did not dig offline here on YouTube. Yeah, I think it's still going on YouTube as well. It's the one big thing that really effing sucks with YouTube. If you disconnect, it very quickly goes like, oh, you want to do a new stream? Like, no, I don't want to do a new stream. Thanks, Twitch. I think it was my internet, though. The good thing is I'm not locally recording, so the whole thing that I just said right now is completely gone forever. But to reiterate, yes, thanks to the Nikita skip, he has extra chaffs, and he can use these extra chaffs to go down Tower B. Instead of using grenades there to go down Tower B and destroy the turrets, he can just use the chaffs. And he needs the grenades, of course, here at Raven, because we skipped the Nikita. We don't have the Nikita anymore available, or at least we don't want to grab it afterwards, right? And so we're not going to do the Nikita Raven here. We're going to do the grenade Raven. Last thing I could hear was note to self use grenades. Okay, at least it was just a very brief moment. We didn't lose much. I'm going to start recording later when I'm doing runs, actually, by the end. It's a little bit bullshit. I should start recording already. But nevertheless, I trust my internet too much, I guess. In any case. Like I said, this is basically this 2 as usual. I don't really expect a surprise here, but I keep watching just in case. I want to do like a mental note. So here's the PAL key.
PAL 6?
Yeah, it was God PAL, of course. Makes sense that it was God PAL here. After that hind, he needed every time save he can get. That's fair. And then I think after that, it's just basically this 2. Not really surprised. I'm just going to quickly check what he does for Rex. This is a little reminder how console Rex works. And 2 PC 2000 pill, I guess. So we're going here, I'm going to call all that. Actually. Steps forward until there. And use the chaff method, that's fair. It's easy difficulty after all, so we just use the chaff and we don't need to worry about the laser at all. And for phase 2, how does the fight go there? Oop, there. He does walk forward with Stinger, then basically tanks it, yeah. Nice. So this is basically what I've always done. And the last shot goes back there.
Right, decent.
No, not bad at all. He came back from a -9 to a -18 now, thanks to the power key. Saving a little bit more time here at Liquid. What was this Liquid actually? What was the strategy? Oh my lord, what? Alright, let's see. He ended on the left. Why did he end on the left? Oh, this is like a single throw, but to the left now. Ooh. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's something I gotta take a look at. Maybe not today, but then during like offline practice. Single throw to left. Just gonna put that there. I'm gonna usually do my 2 throw just because. This looks nice. Ah, I've been doing the lazy man version on D-pad, 2 throw, and then top right corner, you know. It's the lazy way, but it's the, you know, reliable way.
Well,
We're in the game! Yes, for sure. I don't even know if he uses the 2 controller thing here. Checkpoint 2. Doesn't look like it.
very good Palki.
Nah. As you can see, I have 2 controllers. I'm going to use that later. Lazy, it's the first one we all start with. Exactly, that's why I'm lazy. You know, I could do Rust, you know, the 0 throw version and shit like that, but I'm just lazy. I've done them all basically to a degree. You know, 2 throw to the right, single throw to the right, no throw to the right. But after that, I didn't keep up anymore. There's some people that used to do a throw to south, like down. That looked interesting because it basically gets cornered in, you know. And now there's this version here. I'm like, all right, how hard is this? Gonna find out in offline practice. I'm gonna not bother live. I'm gonna just keep it to the usual, the all reliable, as they say.
Goofy,
And then, of course, we're gonna end here with Liquid, which is as usual.
here right now, I can't. He's literally in front of my desk right now.
Oh, he has Elgato on the desktop. And that's the run.
I'm so fucking hard right now, you can't believe that.
What? He saved 5 seconds here at Escape. How did that happen? Wait. Did he actually finish?
I have Mr. Cat here right
top
now.
8?
I can't. He's literally in front of
Almost.
my desk right now.
8. Ah, 758 Escape though is still very good. Still extremely good. Not bad at all. That was the world record run by repeat here. I am curious though. I asked that question already, but I'm not using on console easy the Claymore strat with Mantis, or is it just something we're going to do on hard and extreme because it's only worth it there? Let me refer to the other master, 𝐴𝐿𝐵𝐿. 𝐴𝐿𝐵𝐿, of course, is the world record holder for the PC version, PC 2000. And that one, of course, looks entirely different, right? Then, no worries about that. I'm just going to quickly check what he does here. It basically uses the same strategies, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so after Ocelot, we go up the elevator here. Oh, he's doing a late streaming and he has to whisper as to wake up the child. So it's basically going down here. The thing is, if I ever want to make a new guide, this is something I definitely want to teach people. Because I think this is fairly easy to do now that we have solid, you know, like setups to recreate it. And I'm just lazy. I just got to implement it in my routing. The route that I use, that's what I mean, you know. But I'm such an old head. I'm so used to do the old ways that I never updated my personal ways of doing this. And so I wanted today at least sit down and do it at least once. All right. So, nope, that's it actually. From is that Ninja gets PTSD doing it with SOCOM? Fair. Hey, maybe this is the maybe that is the point where we want to tell newcomers, how about you start running on VE first? And then switch to easy. Because it's basically the same thing, you just have the easier ninja start with the MP5. I think now this could be a reason to tell newcomers, say, if you want to do this glitch route, and you want to start learning it right away, maybe start on VE first, because then you have an easier time hitting the ninja with the MP5, rather than with the 𝐸𝐭. Because before that, VE was just a joke. But now, maybe it is a legitimate reason to tell console runners, hey, start on VE first, and then later, if you're comfortable with everything else, update to easy. I don't know. Just want to quickly check here again what he does. Someone. Oh. Yeah, so there's like no need at all to use the claim on easy. Alright. So this is only really useful on the extreme, I guess. So far, what I've explored, the transformer skip is more optimal for VE due to the MP5. Right. Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm worried about. If you mess up the ninja with the 𝐸𝐭, you're gonna have so much time loss that the Nikita skip basically is not worth it. I'm like, And that's why maybe recommending very easy as a start is more important. Alright. So we just taken our notes here. These are the differences. But oh, I swear it was only one line of text. So this is my notes here. What has changed since I last properly run MGS1? And it's basically still comes down to like the Nikita routing. So after a slot in 𝐇𝐚𝐮, we go to the top left. We're going to throw its chaff. So we don't need to worry about the camera. In this top left room, we're going to get the box and another box of chaffs. And then after we go down the stairs, we keep going right below the tank, move a little bit up higher and go straight to the vent. That's 𝐇𝐚𝐮 movement. Then once we reach a new building, we go immediately from 1F to B2. We're not going to switch to B1, as we're going to skip getting the Nikita and the stuns there. And then we do the quarter call, D-pad right until we lean against the wall. Let go, D-pad tab down, single punch, turning FPV as I did with my screenshot alignment. And then we do equip the box, just hold D-pad right to hit the electric floor, get bounced back 2 times ideally, and then swap to the cart, and then can move out of bounds. That's like the big thing that's different to what when I did runs. And there's just smaller notes here. Like Repeats did the like I want to say like center room loop, where he looped in also differently, because he looped the ninja while he was doing this like punch and then floor sweep animation. And I usually go to the most left corner and then crouch down, have him jump on me, and I quickly get up and get away. So there's definitely a small alteration I need to do as well for the ninja fight. Post ninja, finding where we don't need the box there anymore for the cave glitch. I already have a box. And then just a general note, 7 shots and grenade to face. And then what he did here was interesting that I found. In the cave, when he comes around the second and third time, he also goes out of bounds with the vent glitch and then box. And then, of course, we have to do Grenade Raven, and I gotta inspect that single throw liquid loop. He really dominates the breakdance of the ninja. Yeah, it doesn't look too tricky. Like, it should be fairly easily doable. Just like something I probably want to make a safe state and do it over and over again, you know. All right. So, after we spend, I want to say an hour, it was like more like 40 minutes, taking all the notes, getting here, doing all that, let's actually sit down and get started on doing a run here. I'm going to take a run where just do some practices, probably. And that's it. Let me just quickly change 1 or 2 things. I want to actually have the multi-chat available on screen so I can actually read it easily. Just remember, it should be like 2 PPK combos. And 1 single punch for the ninja before the fake extension. Right. Yeah. Okay. Actually, up the volume for myself. Not sure if it's loud enough for you guys. Not sure if this memory has any saves. Or just this one for normal. It's not a completed one, so that's good. All right. Maybe I should do the run very easy. Let's man up and do Socom. Sashiburi snake. Let's do this. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Should be fairly easy to replicate though. And like I promised, this is an actual PS1 run. If you do have downtime, that's because the PS1 loads very slow. Like, it just sure does that. I don't even know why I did this.
What was that noise? I heard something. Where'd he go?
Alright, the start is as usual.
I heard something.
It's gonna waste our time here. I heard something. I heard something.
Where'd he go? I heard something. What was that noise? I heard something. Where'd he go? I heard something.
No, what are you doing? God damn it.
I heard something.
Don't be leaning here anymore.
I heard something. Huh? What was that noise?
Wow, I'm taking way too long here.
I heard something. Where'd he go?
Not used to DS1 movement. Stick is a little bit different to modern controls. Alright. One last.
I heard something. Where'd he go? Huh? What was that noise?
Alright, that's it. I lose a couple seconds there. Maybe. I'm gonna do this on D-pad, I think.
What was that noise?
That's the beauty of the strat. You step on the elevator, and as soon as you're able to step on, you're basically gone. Like, alright, we can go out of here. I can actually tell when the cutscene's been skipped because it takes so long. Using two hands by to do the smashing. Then what do I go with two? X and circle. The good old non-turbo skipping. What the? Okay. So there's one thing I definitely did not do, and that is... Ow. Doing the ram manip. That was so close. Oh boy. This is starting great. It's so nice when you don't have any codec, like picture changes. You can actually mash through quite fast. It's always when the portraits change that's a little bit weird. And I guess it's the same reason for 2. And the good thing is, like in 2, we actually do have auto skip, but just double pressing triangle. Again, I said it time and time again, I would wish if we ever do like a CED compile thing with MGS1, they could actually make like a native port and like mod in maybe easily auto coding skip, or just what the PC 2000 version has. We press start doing the coding and it just closes. That's like the only thing I want to have, really. I don't want to like recreate the bugs again. Just want to be able to skip the codecs fast. Nice early elevator. We'll take that. Yeah, it was a bad corner. That's something I definitely need to pick up again. If I ever want to do serious runs, gotta do some MGS 1 VR. And get better at movement. Especially cornering is quite bad for me. I would assume also the game is very dark on your end unless there's gameplay on screen. That's just the normal, basically, video feed. You want to hear the German synchro? No, no. I've done my German playthrough a couple weeks back. It's on my Retro Games channel, House Does Retro Games. You can watch it there, but this is just a regular speedrun. I'm not doing the German playthrough again. Nope, wrong direction. Where are we going? There we go. Nice.
What are you waiting for?
Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
This is where the original PS1 will go into very heavy slowdowns now. Alright, let's see. I know that one, yeah. Always. Alright, one last set. Actually, I get one. Yeah, that's Naked Johnny. Like, whatever. Honestly, it still fits faster than Master Collection. Are you sure about that? Fucking maybe, I don't know. I think PS1 has some slowdowns which are not present in Master Collection, but it's very close to each other. Very close. Ring. Ooh, that was way too far out to the left. Alright. This is the interesting part that repeats did. He puts the C4 to the right here, and then goes left. Oh, okay. And then grenade and... Oh god. What am I doing? Ah, fucked it up. That was weird. I was not used for it to take so long. Alright, let's do that part again. You idiot! No! That's a refreshing part of a D-Rust. Let's do this again. No mistakes this time, please. Yeah, beautiful. I didn't take the SOCOM ammo here. Whatever. See. There's so much fun in the German dub that as a German. That's true, though. I admit to that. The whole, I think, also this so well, like, translated. It is genuinely fun. Thanks. Yeah, it's a beautiful speedrun. Alright. I'm pretty sure I want to get this SOCOM ammo here just for 𝐶𝐚𝐮𝟓. And we don't want to go into grenades, we want the chest. Alright. Hopefully this time I can judge the distance correctly when to throw the guy. There you go. And up we go. Snow elevator here is like whatever. That was close. So why didn't I have the card on? Oh, hey, let me go. Okay, why is he here? Nobody knows. Alright, there you go. Do I still want to get the claymore? I've seen Pazu show the ninja strat with the claymore. Let me just pick it up. Oh wow, that was a massive slowdown from that explosion. See how you like this. Damn, I was not even able to get the grenades there. Alright, I'm a little bit short on grenades. Not ideal. Let's see. MGS3 PS2 next, oh lord. Yeah, happy anniversary, by the way, to MGS3. It's the original release date. 21 years ago. Happy American adulthood, I guess. Game's old enough to drink now. And shoutouts to the Fino Plaza guy, who's right now in chat. He will do a... What was it, a speedrun? Trying to do all the things, getting Fox out, and also having a shot each time you die, and then also having the six-pack on the way anyway. Alright, so this is the part where I definitely want to make a quick save. So we're going to skip the Nikita now, and we're going to move on straight on to the ninja. Let me make a quick save here.
You caught Snake?
I did. So I don't know what this save is for. We're just going to override it and then have a practice save here on console. No, why did I call again? Don't save. So as I understand, it's going to move on into this cutscene here. It's like whatever. Everything will happen. I'm going to mash for here. European experience speedrun, 6 beers, shot per continue, just getting home, gonna online, then get started. Alright, have fun. That did not work. Alright, let's kill ourselves and then try again. You grab grenades when you grab the picture ones back up, maybe inspire. That's what I do currently. Fair enough. Well, I gotta first get this trick done here. Maybe he was just tapping D-pad, right? Let's see. Stuff free again. Skip. It's very much out of a way to get the grenades there as a backup. I do wear it as grenades on top of the tower B. I think it's a little bit faster. Oh, come on. Position, 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 position. Oh, this is like Bubble Skip all over again. There you go. Okay, tapping deeper right does not work. As we see. Okay. It's one of those things you gotta do until you get it right, just so I can teach it again. Funny bit is I'm not even sure if we actually want to do an extreme. I think Jack back in the day was saying like, this is probably the only time or the only ration we can use here. I'm going to use another this one. Yeah, maybe I have to look at the wiki. We do have notes, I'm pretty sure, on this. That's actually what the problem is. See why it's not executing properly. You're forced to use it there for extreme, I see. Yeah, that looks right. Because now it's like layered on top of each other. You can see how I'm like bounce back again, and I'm gonna go to the card, deeper right, and now I'm out. Okay. You can see when the explosion hits correctly, then it basically triggers twice. You can hear it in the audio. And that's how you can skip the Nikita. Does take a lot of damage though, like holy, okay. That's a lot of damage. It is nice when you get it, yeah, that's for sure. It's a ghost. It's a ghost. Oh, I don't even have a ration for this. Oh boy. No. Make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Right. Oh, that did not work at all. That's my favorite part about this fight, when you just don't get to throw him at all.
It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
I think one more. Alright, here we go. Just don't get hit, it's easy. What the? This is so much nicer to do here rather than a master collection. Okay, that's fine. Oh my lord. Stay away from me. I'm 1 HP. Ah! Jesus, I'm literally 1 HP. My nurse. Alright, but we did. No ration needed, no death here. Whew. Alright. Dear Lord. Okay, but like once I got it down though, it was easy to execute. It's just the trouble, you gotta get this cutscene glitch in the beginning of Ninja. Well, it's like all of the things we did before was not worth it really. It's the unfortunate situation. But you know, I did a single punch and was not able to throw him. That's a whole different issue. That wasn't I wasn't even able to try to shoot with the SOCOM, so whoops. And just take that time, doesn't move on, I guess. God damn, I'm glad it's easy. This here. Fur plays clean. Thank you so much, Shane. Welcome in. Nope. What the? Welcome in, by the way, Jane. We're currently like learning how to update the route basically for our boss's console here with the transformer skip and everything. The only thing I've not routed in yet is, or like started using, let's put it like this, started using is the infinite grenades you gave us. Oh, she didn't see us. God damn it. My lady. Come on.
Don't move.
Little mistake. That's fine. It only saves time on PC 80% though? Really? No time save at all if you use it on stuns in all bosses?
Let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me. That's strange. There's
no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure
you're ready, okay? Alright. No, I don't think so. It takes too long to set up. Yeah, in any percent we glitch into the room. That's where we do it, right? Because there we don't have... We basically have a downtime. We can't do anything else, right? So we can use that wait time to set it up.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
So what I need is the stun... Hail stun. Excuse me, lady? There you go. The MGS zones. Go! There you go. I can save about 3.5 seconds in any percent run. Hey, the state of PC 80%, that's totally worth it. Alright, we don't have to farmers. Is it top left corner farmers ammo? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, I'm already on controller 2, so I can just relax now. Wow, that controller's cold. Or my hands are warm. Why can't I not toss it in him? God damn it. Skill issue. More like D-Rust issue, I guess. And does she fall over? Yep, there you go. I love how he like floats down to just go, alright. And then starts floating again. Blow your brains out. In the share? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, make sure to hit him. Right. Can I get some ammo in here? Oops. Man, that was whack. Anyway. A bit funny, I had him there in the top left corner and stuff, the center of the room. And I didn't have any SOCOM ammo, so like... Yeah. I understand again why we want to grab the SOCOM ammo at Ocelot. I'll go there. I'm gonna be sure to be having enough ammo here. Especially since we don't have the farmers. Or usually, like, we just don't want to get it. We can get it for an easier time, but, you know, it's a little bit of time loss.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
So the more optimal way is not to get the farmers and just deal with Mantis with the SOCOM altogether. Whoa, where am I going? Cooked an easy setup for skipping Ninja's cutscene yesterday, right? Does it use the Claymore? Because on easy we don't need the Claymore for Mantis. So we might still pick it up before the tank and then use it at the ninja, right? You can just punch him. Alright. Fair enough. I didn't know that works too.
This place is mine.
Is it like with a tight timing? Or literally just like, you punch him once, you throw him, you punch him again. The punch has more active frames than SOCOM. Oh, okay. So it's less time, like, what do you say? Intense, specific? Precise. It's not as precise. And you can use pause buffering to make sure he's in correct position. Right, yeah. IGT strats.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
Then buffer out a punch when you're on pause.
Mantis dove into my mind.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
I guess that makes Very Easy even more skillful. Never mind, we have the MP5 from Very Easy. I should stop talking. Anyway. So, wow, pulse buffering actually costs you time with Very Easy, but then, yeah, you get the MP5. Just shoot the MP5. You'll be good. Okay. Donnie? How did this hit Meryl? Did she just die there? Isn't that the voice name for when she dies? What the hell is going on? Oh, I got 9 chefs here. That's quite good, actually. Gotta hold up a little bit longer. I think I was trying to let go of triangle a little bit too early. The fun thing is with the DS1, I can actually like feel how I like squeeze in basically the buttons, and I know I did squeeze it enough or not. It's a really odd feeling that I know where Basically, the feeding confirms to me when I can let go and then press X to do the vent glitch. Only really possible for me on DS1. I don't know. Modern controls that just don't give me that same feeling. Okie doke. So we're not having any stuns. That's gonna be a shame. That was a funky camera. So there's definitely no grenade at all for me here. And I think that's why it repeats when he did his tank fight. He went to the left first and then to the right to get 2 grenade boxes. Then there's a 3rd grenade box in tower B top. There's a claymore there, yeah. Just to save, you know, the practice a little bit here, I think I gotta quickly get them. There's one grenade here. So this is what usually gets here. And then we can go down the line here, I think. Yeah. So now I do have more grenades. Oh, yeah. Where are we going? Oh god, that D-pad was not kind to me. I was gonna say that... that's a bit finicky with the D-pad here. We accidentally press left or right. Let me just get this again here. Can I just like move down here from the bottom? I was gonna say there's a claymore here, right? Where would be the one that we normally skip? I'm just trying to figure out a backup route, basically. Like, if you don't get them, what should you do to get them quickly? Too bad I don't have the mine detector to quickly route it out. But let's say you have in trouble here, right? You did not get the grenades at the tank. What could you do? Well, you can get a bunch of shit here. Go down here, right? And then... That's too early, isn't it? Where should I be? I just used to see a map now. Am I not even further to the left? Am I playing mind tricks on myself? When do we start going to the right? Here. Here, this is where we go down right. Oh, so from the turret? How far do I have to go? Basically just go down here like this. Oh, this seems like an approachable way. So if you want to take the timeless and get the extra stuff here, you can just hold left down here, and then you're bending. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you want to be here. Basically, it's like a little peak, a little corner here. You want to on here, go down, and then down left. No, actually down right. I was legitimately right. Okay. So, now that we're dead, let's assume we need extra grenades and we want to get them quickly here in this room. One option could be to get them here like that. Also gives us another chef, which is nice. Go down. And then now we have like 3 grenade boxes. We go F to the here and down here and just keep the down here. Till we hit the slope as usual. I want to be rough near the center, and then we go down. Just like a backup. Yeah, that's the line, yeah. Dash, right? Yeah, but looking south, you can tell. If you're like looking at the door, then you on the right line, I think. Alright, that's good. Routed in getting, basically, here's the thing. Because we only need 2 grenade boxes, I didn't even need to go at the canyon to the left. I could immediately go to the right and just go under the pipes and then follow down, because there's 2 grenade packs to the right and 1 to the left, so the one to the left is actually even optional. I don't even need that one. Alright, that's cool. Bro, whoa, 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 whoa. Back up. I need backup. Jesus. Yeah, the troublesome part was that I got an alert right to the first guy, and I should not have gotten an alert there. So that's on me. Now we can just go to the right here, and then we're done. Oh lord. Oh, the good old backups. And there was already an elevator coming. Whatever. Okay. So that's good. Yeah, but... Right, 𝐸𝐚𝐮, we don't even need the left grenade box. It's close, but it actually costs us useless time. We don't need that many grenades even later. So just as a backup, if you don't get the grenades during the tank fight. When we go down, I think that's wise. I mean, alternatively, you can also go up, right? Just basically toss it here, go to the left, and then at this corner, as you see it here, go up the wall, and just wiggle over, and then get the grenades this way, going up. Underneath here. Then you're done. Maybe even nicer. Not quite sure. I was way off here on the line. I was gonna say, yeah, that was a bad line. Oh my god. I wanted to be fancy and feather. I should not feather. It throws off the timing. Latest when I'm on the line, I should just going where I need to go, straight forward. Up here, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I threw too late. Yeah, I did practice the transformer skip. I did do that. I'm just like derusting a few rooms here, and I guess this is one of them. Okay, so... yeah, you cooked a grenade at the second rocket, not the first one. On hard and extreme, I would have been caught here. Yeah, it's super important on these high difficulties to throw the guy over the railing. Because if he gets up, he sees you. His vision is definitely far enough. Alright, so... do we do a PPK after the coda? Because that's an even faster way. A PPK after the coda? Because that's an even faster... do you mean for transformer skip? Because the way I did it was basically what I saw in Repeats run, you know, and just did that again. You know, after the codec, turn right to lean against the wall, let go, tap down, punch, align in FPV. Yeah, okay. You got a video? I do have a save for that part, so I may want to check it out again. I'm just going to finish the run through first, just to get a little bit derust going. Alright, and in his run, he did this. Oh, wow. Posted it early in the MGS1 channel. Yeah, I didn't check that today yet, my bad. So where's the ammo box? Nice, that works really well actually. So in this room, when you go out of bounds, I just guessed it, but apparently it's right. When you are along the wall, outside of the cave, you just start holding down right instead of right. When you see the little ammo box go across the screen, and once it leaves the screen, then you start holding down right. Hit the door. That's nice. It really is a dark recording, my god. Okay, so. What, she already shot us? What? Damn it. There she is. All right. That was alright as soon as I finally got started and didn't just get hit. Oh lord. Wait, did I have a grenade? Oh yeah, I tried grenades, okay. Don't move.
Don't move!
Alright, while this is happening, I'm gonna check the channel.
Leave it to me. I want no
You don't know what it's going to be.
Yes, he's my target. Mine.
Let's see. I was gonna skip it here.
You win.
JN. Ah, where's my JN?
So, you're human after all.
Yes.
The
The
choice
video.
will stop as I promised. But I'll take the woman and I'll have my fun with her.
Ideally in MGS1.
I hope you can still look at yourself.
Alt transform skip. Okay. September 27th. I guess that slipped me. Oh, that does not work. Load the video.
Looks like a roommate.
I roommate. I had roommate. So let me see here. Nice upscaling. So let's see. Skipping this. What the hell was that? Yeah, I mean, that's the PC version. We can't walk in console. That's what I found. Pretty sure I did. Basically, you have to wait for a second after the code before you start moving things for runners. You used to PPK before, but I've never had a problem. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure if I were to scalp my own channel for this, I had a very similar situation. Transformer skip. Let's see. Keto skip. Fuck off, man. It's my own channel. Verifying it's you. Yeah. Cool. I'm not gonna let this up. I'm gonna just check my own channel. YouTube.com/ad. What's this? Video search. Nikita skip. It's been a while. Okay, what was that one? Is that the one I did? Like 3 ticks here. And over. So yeah, that's what I did when we lapped it. But you can't do this on console. Let me see what you did differently, just to be sure. Yeah, you're moving in the box in FPV. We can't do that. Because we can't stay in FPV in the box on regular console. That was the problem. That's why we said in the early days that it's a PC exclusive thing. And that special integral mode. I changed the grip in the box after the coda. Yeah, that was an interesting thing. Just gonna tuk tuk and then go. Now I understand also what you did there, yeah. The codec, open, close, and then tuk tuk. To buffer it, basically. Yeah, exactly. That's what I found as well. I think I even wrote it here. Just be alone. In this instance, we need 3 taps to see specifically the dark dots on the tall texture. It says it 3 here. Move only after a short break after the codec call. That's what I wrote in here. So that was kind of known. But again, we can't use this method because as far as I know on console, unless we are in the special mode, we can't walk in FPV in the box.
Snake, are you?
Yep. So this is literally the one that I did the weekend we found out about this. I want to say. It's definitely a slightly different variation just to buffer it, but fair enough. And then we have the version that Parser later developed where we can do it even without the FPV moving mode. So we can use it on regular console. Not the special mode. Tap, 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 tap. This is the only part. This and the underground passage when we go there after the Wolf 1 fight. These are the 2 other things where I missed turbo. Like, MVR codecs are mostly fine, and I think the codec that we have when after the blast furnace we were heating up the Palki, that one's also like so long for my animation. Yeah, right. Who's speaking me here? Hitbox. Oh, okay. Nice. Already have hitbox. Sounds good. Oh, my stomach. Yamano.
Hey, I'm here.
Where? Oh my shit. One thing I found is that you can cancel almost any animation during liquid fight if you tap R2 to open the weapon menu.
See you later.
Oh. Interesting. So you can quickly stand back up if you tap it if you get knocked down. Ah. Usually not an issue, but you never know. You never know when you might need this little trick. It definitely goes on my paper as like things don't runners know but don't use. You kill him? I do need knocking down. Nah, we're gonna have the cutscene play. Oh, fuck it. There you go, that's it. Canon ending, let's go! Well, just without Mary, but Johnny lives! Slightly different. Alright, so if I go in the box here, I can go FPV, but I cannot walk. I can just turn. And so that's the issue. Like I can, if I double press triangle in the PC 2000 version, we switch to permanent FPV, right? But on regular console, we don't do that here. This permanent FPV mode is only available on console in a special, you know, special mission version, right? That's where you can do it, and it's locked to normal difficulty, unfortunately. And then for regular runs, you know, we're gonna do the other thing. So. Setup is basically PC exclusive. For PC though, it's definitely nice, I think. Like, if you're running PC, you should do your version for sure. Absolutely. Just console runners can't do it. Alright. Third time's the charm. Let's see if I can do the chaff grenade throw properly this time. I just need to remember when to start cooking. I definitely did cook it too early. Absolutely. That specific use of the delay, yes, that is working on PC and console. You're right. This is what I don't understand. Why? Just kill me quickly. Why is it that when I start cooking the grenade at this rocket here, which I usually always do, that the grenade explodes too early? What am I doing wrong? I do wonder. Let's see. So hold left here. 1, 2. Yeah, and then it explodes in my hand way too early. Yeah, okay, Green Flag agrees. Because, like, I swear to God that what I did forever now doesn't work. What the? let me just, like, let's get an oldie out of here. Let's watch my own run from back on the day. Wasn't the last Mr. Startcook? Well, I'm gonna use the chance to quickly check out my own former world record, 58:30.
And another one.
Let's just check here.
You know exactly what we can do. We can.
Actually, I can give it here. Ah, the good old favorite. Look at that. The times before analog movement. So go here.
Alright, Englishman special.
Okay, so we apparently start cooking at the second rocket for some fucking reason. Why did I misremember that the first rocket? I don't understand. But, well, let's make a note just to refresh it again for ourselves. Is it between here? Yeah, I'm gonna put the note above the cave entrance. So, new building 1F. Cook grenade after second missile, not the first. This is a specific house sys, no, because house sys forgot the basics of running MGS 1. It is what it is. We'll take that L and move on. The second last one is only for Trump's grenade setup to explode it in your hand. I think that's what I'm confusing it with. Now, I'm just a dumbass. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just an idiot that remembered the wrong missile to start cooking. That's it, really. Thanks for trying to save my honor, but now I just misremembered. It's fine, though. We correctly noted it down now. And now the D-Rust is hopefully gone. Let's go. All right. Wow. That was a mistake on the throw, but still, whatever. we're moving on. Maybe it was a TTS thing? Haha, you wish. I wish it was a TTS thing, but sadly it's not. TTS is just weird. TTS, you glitch through the wall using the MGS2 engine's mechanic, where you can like slide backwards basically. And then on non-VE you throw a shaft to not have the alert come in, because this is MGS2. And on VE you can just M9 everyone. Alright. Whatever, hey, that's what we do rusting for, right? Just to get these like misrememberings out of the system as well. And this time the box is here. I don't. Last time the box was way further away from me. Alright. So once this ammo box is off screen, down right. Perfect. That really is nicer and easier rather than doing the second vent again. I get it. Alright, time to tear up my fingers. Like. Hey, what if I use the second controller and mash at double speed? Doesn't even work. Second controller doesn't do anything. But I should be able to, I can use all 4 face buttons, right? Yeah, I can use all 4 face buttons, so I can use 2 hands and just my index and middle finger to mash all 4 face buttons. Alright. So, because I have no stuns, gotta do the old way with the grenade. The old rail. Here we go. Wish me luck, boys. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have thrown there, whatever. All right. We'll take that. It was actually the guard that shot me through the door. Nope. Ooh. God, that was awkward with the stick. I'm just gonna be lazy and hold D-pad down left here. I know I can do it more optimal if I use the stick, but nah. It's hard to do these turns tight with the stick. Damn. And we go up. Far. Damn, it slows down when I turn here. Just when the camera has to move, it slows down. It's awkward. Huh? Nutty? What's going on? Sorry, load times. I should have gone the other way, I think. That was good. Ah, damn it. I was hoping and coping that we can make the timing. Nope. Sadly not. Alright. Well, that did not land. Oh, where is he back there? Oh, my lord. Thank you. $420, baby. Oh, where is he? Ah, fuck. No, don't go away. Don't go away. Don't go away. Oh, where are you going? Bitch. Why was he exactly behind me? I should have just unequipped, turn around, and then shoot. Ugh. Awkward. Where did he go? It's one of those fight. My god, he takes forever. Suppose I'm supposed to link here? Don't know. I don't think so. I think per default I have it off. If it's through YouTube feed, you just share the V link, like the V ID. Sweet. Alright, back to the shop. Ooh, not this. Alright. My god, he was exploding for hours. What is this? From underwater. 2 minutes. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah. What he said was to buffer in the box. That automatically delays you so long that you are safe afterwards to then go to the wall here. Yeah, that's what you can do in console. Using the box equipment as like a delay. And from then on, just do the thing. Yay. Absolutely. Sorry. Where was I? First off, let me just... I love the fact that my chair constantly, if I like have one wrong position in like the lean back, it just like goes down. I don't know why. Very funky though. Let me go. All right. That was even one more turn time. Good old running down animation. I think I just tanked the last one. Just so I don't need to like menu around. Yeah, whatever, with that much health. It slowed down here. Him walking into the elevator slowed the game down. Oh my lord. Chee! Nasty bugger.
Too late, Snake. Now die.
This dude? Thought I had him. Apparently not. Nice. Even though swag strat, because actually we want to have the knockback, so don't accidentally run into the death barrier. For any percent, we want to skip this shot. But other than that. Let me just back up a little bit. Alright, where is she at? I love aiming. I should try to snipe her here, right? Where's she going? Nice. What the? Can you stay in one spot, please? Oh my god. She's rotating back to the sniper. Nope, she's going back behind the hill. She's going back to the sniper spot. Oh my god, Wolf, what are you doing? Oh. Is it fucking possible for you to be even more terrible boss fight? Oh wow, I did not lock on. I didn't lock on? Well, don't ask me, I don't know. Okay, she went left. Maybe? Question mark? Why is she there? And then she keeps moving. She's moving way faster than I can shoot her. Man, I'm so rusty on this fight. Now I'm out of stinger. Hate this fight with guns. I'm gonna go and get this Nikita out. I'm just gonna magically invent it in my inventory. Ah, okay. Care to just do the fight, please? This is usually where you want to keep your thing. Okay. An ammo box down here. My God, it's wrong. Thank you. There you go. Jeez. Thanks. Well, they have just submitted a disc 1 run of 20 minutes 25. Let's go. GG, pigs. That is a really good time. Congratulations. All right. I'm just trying to survive here, man. Look, the game kicks my butt. What do I want? Oh yeah, I don't even have a... No, it's not... What the fuck do I even have? I have nothing. I gotta actually take the crane and live with the RNG. Because I have nothing here. Damn. Alright, disc 2. The joy of running on hardware. You can actually go and just change the disc. And I'm actually not kidding. Like, I love that shit. Unoptimal, it's slow, but you know what? Kinda also just fun. Damn it, come on. Yeah, it's the part that sucks if you don't have a stun. I was gonna say, it is over me, right? Like, it's past me. I can move on. Yoink. So when's disc 2 happening? Because if you're that good on disc 1, right? Disc 2 should be a piece of cake until you hit Liquid, and then Liquid's there waiting for you to steal all your time. What didn't you do already, disc 2? Didn't you do full game runs? I'm not quite sure anymore, I'm sorry. Come on. Damn it. I was so ever so slightly off this last guy. As this fight would have been relatively clean. Oh well. So close. We do what we can, right? Ow. Ow, why are you leading there? No. Nobody knew. What are you doing? So, Grenade Raven. That's the next stage. Good. Good. I'm just gonna wait in my corner here. God, the game's so dark. I legit think I need to like brighten it up. And it's basically just how you know, the policewoman puts it down. Maybe see HDMI limited.
Snake. I've got
There you
something
go.
to tell you about Naomi.
It's a bit brighter, I think, if I don't do HDMI full. But also a little bit less clean. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's more there, but also the contrast is really low. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Do I have enough? Oh yeah, this is not 80%. I do have enough rations. Alright. So basically, when he was doing this hold up left here. Oh, look at that slowdown. Raven's like glitching out the game almost. That's how much he slows down the game. Oh, that didn't hit. Am I cooking the grenades dirty? There you go. Alright, that's it. Alright, we got those Stinger missiles already. Good. Reminds me of Stinger Vamp and Cons. Oh yeah. It's basically the same level of like slowdown, that's for sure. It's not a turret that goes up. No, it just goes. It's him knocking on wood basically. He's like, ah, we got this. I think that on stream it doesn't even look that bright. I think it's just my monitor that makes it a little bit too bright. Alright. Well, we're gonna leave RGB full off. I guess that's fine. The slowdown in this room, by the way, is also insane. You have to use the chaff or else the turrets that are present will slow your console down. On PS1, it's very heavy. Very noticeable. This room slows down. Alright, good zoom. That was good. Are you a hacker? I don't know, maybe. Oh! Damn it. Oh, no! Wow, frame perfect. I was gonna say it was too early. It was actually not. It was probably frame perfect or some shit. Damn. Not a single frame of seeing the codec screen. On such a dog shit, non-leadable, legible run. Because I used to save. Well, I didn't use the load. I just saved. I didn't load it. But still, we had so many devs here just practicing some stuff. 100% not a PB. Nice punch. Ooh. He was way further away than I thought. Alright, where's the PAL key? Yeah, 2 hands is definitely faster. Oh, I threw the chaff instead of throwing the guy. Well, the fact I did make it through unscathed, that was actually fire. For some reason. I was fully expected to be hit. But nah. Just wasted the chaff. Yeah. That's not what I wanted to have happen, but I will take it. So, 1 through 7. 6 is the best. Then it goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then finally 7th is the worst position. Which one will we get? Let me know in the chat. I'm betting it's going to be 3. A 3 would be nice. But let's see. What is it? Bomb. Awesome. Damn it, it's 1. Alright. We'll take that. We'll take that. Moving on. It's at least not a 7, you know. And I didn't miss it earlier, at least. Every time when I go there and there's no ammo on the floor, I'm like, did I actually get the location or did I accidentally like move past it? Which is definitely possible. You can very easily slip past one of these or 2 of these locations. Alright. I think actually RGB Limited looks quite better for this game specifically. Now that I've seen the change here. Alright. Wow, no alert here. Nice. Just sneaking past him. Alright, the usual. Hold L2 and X. Then swap back here. Oh wow, I almost got clipped here. That was terrible. Couldn't quite do the usual movement. I don't know why. What was a ghost? What do you think? Nice thing is, if you have PSG-1 ammo, you can actually snap this guy super easily. At least on PC, you just pop in the PSG-1, shoot a single shot in the leg of the guy, and then he's gone. And for Big Boss and Extreme, you do have a few kills, like open. It's not like the later MGS games where you're required to do 0 kills. In MGS1, you can definitely... was it 25 kills? It's definitely a huge amount. Just been verified. Let's go. And 3 seconds faster even. Let's go. 2022. That's nice. One thing that I don't like is like how on, you know, rooms where I want to actually take like a very straight, you know, 4-way direction, like down. Simply doesn't want to work. But I got the extra chests here quickly. Alright. Time to wait. The cursed ladder skip. Oh, yeah, buddy. That cursed ladder skip. See, that's why I don't run PC. There's so much shit in that run still. That's a whole different level of de-rusting I would need to do. This whole wiggle around, like, oh god. Nah, I don't think I'm the runner for that anymore. I'll just take it. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure I waited like 1 or 2 extra seconds. Let's see. Gonna prove we have some guts here today. Zoom. Yeah, I'm the only one doing it in my runs at the moment. Seth has been trying to grab his work back and hates that I go for it in my runs. I mean, you're the person who found it. You should be the first person to do it. For sure. Oh, that is not where I wanted to throw him. Come on, buddy, take a break. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff where I'm like, I think I'm out. I think I'm definitely retired. The alert came in still during the launch? What the? Okay. That was funky. Kinda hated too, though. Well, at least he admits it. You know. And the funny thing is there's still gonna be people that have better movement that don't even need it. There's people like 𝐇𝐚𝐮 probably who have been grinding VR for so long, for so much. That time save they need to get world record is not in this one trick. So who knows? And I think if I ever to do serious stuff again, I would need to grind up my movement first, more than anything. Like these tricks, of course, you know, gotta do them, right? But certain stuff, I think, yeah, if I grind up my movement first, I'm probably gonna be quicker anyway. So, you know. That's probably why I won't do it. I don't know. The good thing is Snake has momentum. I just noticed when I go around the corner there and I quickly let go off the analog stick and then swap to the left D-pad. That's just one D-pad really. I can actually make use of his momentum and he keeps going even though I, for a very brief moment, let go of the stick and skip to the D-pad. So that's nice. Yeah, that's definitely something I can use to do quick swapping to, or from analog stick to D-pad. All right. Gotta heat the key. Heat the key. Heat the key. Gotta heat that key. Check it out again, yeah. Yeah, this actually looks much nicer. Limited RGB. Alright, fine. You know, that's a quick grenade before entering a new area to make sure you can't get stuck on a door or wall. What? Excuse my brief confusion. Why would it be stuck? I'm a bit confused why it would be stuck. Yeah, if you hold a cooked stun in your hand, for example, you can't lean up against the wall. Oh, right. That's what you mean. Alright, yeah. That is a thing. Yeah. Sometimes it's useful, for sure, yeah. Oh shit, Johnny Knoxville got married. Let's go. Haven't been on the socials for a few days. Basically uninstalled most of my apps from my phone just so I can like focus on the important stuff. For example, working on my app and all that stuff. Balls. I don't think this stream has any traction. Let me just turn that one off. Whoops. But now I gotta check. Because I accidentally opened the menu. Certain room snake will auto-throw the grenade before entering, so you gotta be careful. Ooh, wow, okay. Let's see how it is. Yep. Ow. So here comes one of the longer codecs again to like mash through. Ugh. This is one of those where I'm like, man, I don't look forward to this. I don't think anyone does. Alright, let's do this. Hey. Frank Giga, what? I'm so bad at mashing or tapping both fingers, both buttons with my left hand. This one's actually nice. I need bigger buttons to mash. Ah! Gotta get my arcade stick out. I tried to do like the roll thing, but like, ugh. With this codec, I think my hands would start cramping up first. All right. Let's forget to equip the grenade here, so I'm losing some frames. I'm losing some frames. I'm not on world record pace, but whatever. Gonna care or worry about what matters. Them frames. Okay. I wonder if the IGT slows down when that happens. The game slows down like that if the IGT also slows down like that. I don't think it is, but you never know. I would need to check in Duck Station and then basically leave it on regular PS1 settings. I'm pretty sure the game slowing down does not slow down the IGT at all. But I haven't checked it myself, so I actually don't know for sure. Who knows? Oops. Oh, he's right here already if I just keep walking. Interesting. Me, dear brother. I see the ration. Alright, get ready everyone for our favorite cutscene.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
Ah, I skipped the word. Sunglasses. Like, hey. Oh, wow. Whoops. My bad.
Now,
No.
in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of night.
No.
It's no good. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Alright. Not quite optimal. I'll take it. Alright. So that's my favorite part here. In the PC version, the HUD actually deloads, but on the console version, it just stays on forever. Until it actually moves on. There. Downloads. Or loads away. Deloads. Yeah, deloads. Deloads. Getting to the end game here. I sadly won't have the time to do a second run here, but it was good to, you know, take some notes here and then remember the basics. Thanks to JN for the shout out with the equip the box of the codec for the Transformer skip. That will certainly make sure that I don't waste any frames. At least I like the idea. Jim Houseman, yeah! Let's go! Yeah. Alright. If you win, you might be still able to save her. I gotta narrate it myself because I can't hear it. I don't know. I can't do it like that. I can't do it with headphones on. I gotta hear the clicking of the circle button.
At this
If you cross this line, he'll kill even you. Not me, though. I'm undying. Alright, let's do this. Close. Almost got away, but I got him. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Didn't do an extra double punch cycle. Went directly the right time into the K or the kick.
hurry!
Hurry! Clean. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll drive. Uh-oh. A surveillance camera.
It's the old reliable. That's why I keep doing it.
No keys.
Could try to do a newer version.
I got him. Let's go.
But, you know, if it works, it works. And we're talking about 2 seconds times, I think.
I got
2, 3.
Snake, jump in.
Ah, damn it. I don't think the other versions save that much time. Alright. 2 controllers. Let's do this. Checkpoint 2. I'm sorry for that laugh. That was... that was horrible.
Uh-oh, Snake. It's a checkpoint. Here they come. Good job, Snake.
Alright.
Let's go.
The thing I know is I gotta hold on the second controller D-pad down left already, and then just navigate them around.
Here they come.
There he is.
Snake, you gotta clear a path.
And that's how we do with 2 controllers. You basically just press square or attack on the first controller the moment you turn around. But beforehand, on the second controller, you already have to hold D-pad down left. So you start running into the line of fire. Nice. Good shot. Nice. Nice. Oh, shoot him! Ah, no! Oh, what is going on, bro? It went so well, but then we screwed up. And apparently I'm also missing a shot still? Okay, wow. Oh, it went so well until we went between the two. Oh, like the two, not the two, between the pillars. And then I was missing one shot, and then he hit me back, and I got like, oh, swing back. Oh no, what's going on? For the most part, it was a relatively decent liquid escape there. I'll take that. Most of the shots were first try. Oh well. GG, thank you, thank you. Oh, she's gonna cry now. I'm gonna select already the song we want to play. Wow, we went for the credits. Yeah, look good until that. Escape more. Yeah, same. Alright. Here's your Master Collection Volume 1 rearrangement of The Best Is Yet to Come. As we said, I cannot play the Best Is Yet to Come on stream, as we always get DMCA claimed here. I hate the hitbox during the last 2 phases. Yeah, it's a bit wank. It's just not good. If you do get this early shot on, where it like transitions from the right over to the left and you're locked in there because you're now across, if you get these 2 shots in, you're definitely good to go. But yeah. In any case, here's the credits. We're gonna go to score screen, of course. We're gonna give the run that much. Attention to these. Jim Houseman, hey! In any case, that was good to do all of the refreshing and the... Especially like now that I've done it myself, the latest version of this Transformers game is actually quite easy to do. If you just understand what you need to do, you know, codec, hold, to go to box, and equip, then leave it right, yeah. And like mostly it's just de-rusting really. I should just run more often again, but I always keep saying that, and people keep calling bullshit on me, but I just think the original DS1 controller on original PlayStation 1, it's a horrible experience. It's not competitively viable at all versus PSTV. But this just feels right. You know? It feels me. It's somebody out there that feels me. I don't know. Trump said, I think like over the weekend, he said something like, yeah, because maybe you're used to that controller. I never had a PlayStation 1 in my childhood. Ever. The first time I played Metal Gear Solid 1 was on PlayStation 3 with the Legacy Collection in 2014. So, it can't be that. Though, actually, that's not right. I did have a PlayStation. I have the PS1. The smaller one, the updated one. Oh, it's too bright. Yeah, but yeah, you can see like this. That's the PS1. It's literally said PS and then the word 1. That's the one I grew up with. And I had Tony Hawk's Pro Skate on it, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and some Asterix and Obelix game, which is probably not known outside of Europe. I still have these games. Oh yeah, and Formula 1, I think 2001. We need to check my collection. Oh yeah, that's what I had. I never had Metal Gear Solid 1. Because that's a shooting game. My parents were against shooting games. To be fair, I just probably wouldn't have any interest in it myself. I was really more into sports games. You know, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, that was my childhood. Absolutely. And I'm glad I still have those consoles. Controllers, games. I even have the old third-party controller. I said absolutely broken. It does not work at all anymore. But I still have it just for the memories. Yep. I had about enough time trying to figure out how to record my PSTV onto my laptop. I would be screwed trying to connect a PSX to my laptop. I mean, it's fair. I have imported... I live in Germany, right? So I'm in Europe. And I've imported from the UK, which is basically outside of EU now, you know. Outside of 𝐇𝐚𝐮 zone. So I had to pay extra import taxes to have a fancy PS1 to SCART cable. Then it's like extra, you know, premium installation, everything. But it's so worth it because the footage you see here is from a native PS1. Out the PS1 into SCART. The SCART goes into an upscaler, and the video feed just from this one cable is so clean that the upscaler basically just like stretches it by 4 times. And I've used a lower quality SCART cable, and it would be so much more washed out. It would be so much more blurry if I hadn't had this one nice cable. And yeah, of course, from this upscaler, it's HDMI into the capture card, and you know, the capture card does digitization and everything. I only borrowed it from a friend on the PS1 and watched my brother finish it because I was too bad myself. I mean, it's fair with the children, right? This is a very tough game for kids out there, I think. Then again, if I had that as a child, I probably would like try to grind through it. Like always go like, better, I'm gonna try again. And then back in the day as a child, I had so much time, I actually enjoyed playing RPGs. These days, I'm like, RPG, that takes way too long. I don't have that time anymore in my life. That's why I actually enjoy right now the rather shorter experience of playthroughs, like you know, the horror games, even like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. If you don't go like multiple times through them, which for sure, at least the earlier games were meant to be, you know, it's like, hey, play it again. Right. We did that with Silent Hill F, of course. Silent Hill F, we went through all 3 times to get the full picture. But yeah, for the most part, usually I'm just playing for the game once, and like after like 8 to 9 hours, maybe 10, I'm like done with it and move on. But imagining like playing like a big RPG game these days, like at some point I want to play the Yakuza series, and you know these games are not short. But right now I'm thinking like, I probably want to stick to like shorter playthroughs. I don't know. If I had the freedom of being a child again, I'll probably tell myself, stop what you're doing, get your webcam, and like put stuff on YouTube in 2005. And when was it? 2009, 2010? Get fucking Bitcoin. Figure it out. Get Bitcoin for a single cent, you fucking moron. I'm like, all right, so I don't know how I'll do it. Taking the time machine, going back to shout at yourself, get the goddamn Bitcoin, you SOB. Alright, I think we're done with the music. Oh, don't give me a time machine. I'd screw the economy. Alright. Woo! Metal Gear Solid. One of the greatest games of all time, if not even the greatest game of all time. Done here in at least less than 2 hours. I'd be surprised if there's more because my recording's running for 1 hour 55. No, sir. Wow, a bunch of people playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Dishonor. You know what? All right, 145 actually. We paused a couple of times, I guess. 11 continues, so like, ugh. Oh well, dash that. I guess if I use this memory card, which slot is it actually? Hang on. Okay, it's card 4, channel 1. I'm using the PSX Mem Pro version 2, which is great for PS2 games because there it actually makes, for each PS2 game that you load off, instantly makes a new game. It's really fancy. And for PS1 games, at least you have like 10 million memory cards. It's like a 128 gigabyte like micro SD card, and you know how many 4 MB mem cards you can put on that, like a bunch of them. So it's like card 4, channel 1. I guess I want to add a save here, just so I have Extreme unlocked. There you go. No, I don't want the pocket station thing. Nobody cares. Alright, good shit, good shit. My god, it's so hard to find what you want to look at here. What's this stream? Looks interesting. We're going to quickly load that one save just so I can do this transformer script again one last time quickly, just to refresh that. I'm going to utilize the trick that JN told us about. Oh yeah, I got to swap back to this one. Yeah, goddammit. Yep, new building is definitely on this one. Alright, so you want to skip the Nikita? Well, what you gotta do is, instead of going to B1, you go directly to B2, into this room here. You go through, you hold X to skip the cutscene. Cannot answer early, unfortunately. And like after you mash through the codec here, you just hold L2, and then let go, and then enough time has passed. Quickly go here, punch down. Align, box, and then fucked up. Was it that you... let me watch the video again. Just... Where's the video? I just had it open. Did you actually equip the box? There we go. There's the link. Let me just slap it down here. Did you equip the box? So I definitely did wrong here, right? Oh, you equipped the box and then unequipped it quickly. Okay. My god, that was insanely fast. Alright, let me die. And do it again. Load all over again. I love how he's just like falls back and then he falls on. It's too bad we don't have a dead snake walking in this. We do have one in Delta in Metal Sword Mobile, but we don't have one in Metal Sword 1. Alright, just for myself again. Transformer skip. How do we do this? Once we enter nuke building B2, as usual, we go through here. I'll just like wait, skip the cutscene, go for the codec. Then hold L2, swap to the box, unequip it, lean to the side. Oops, that was not it, I think, though, I mean, should still work, question mark? Oh no, now I can just equip it and then turn to the right. I think I went too far to the left, though. Yeah, I went too far to the left. Doesn't work anymore. That's the one advantage of this. Oh, we're definitely going to glitch through though now, because now it's actually playing multiple times, as we can tell. Oh, we died. I forgot. Whoops. Alright, third time's the charm. Come on, I want to get this done in like one nice take. Transformer skip or Nikita skip. You can do it quite simply here in Metal Sword 1, and that's just by going through here, skip the cutscene, and once we are going for the codec here, can't answer this early. Mash through. As it closes, hold L2, box, equip and unequip, lean to the side, tap down, punch once, turn here, and align your field of view like this. Equip the box and hold right. And if you've done everything right, should get the glitch multiple times back to back. So this animation should play multiple times. Which it didn't here. Why did it not do it? It just let me read my notes again, just so I get it right. Deeper right to lean against wall. Deeper tap down, one punch, FPV align with wall texture. Good box. Okay, what was the step that was going wrong here? That's the thing that annoys me. If I can't do it like in one nice go, what is it? So Nikita skip in Metal Sword 1 is easily done. All we have to do is just go down here, skip the cutscene. I think you have to go to FPV and the punch ends. I didn't know that. Hey, wait, please. Thank you for joining us. Oop. You have to go FPV when the punch ends. Well, I was holding down triangle and was not getting there. So it was not going into that mode. Oh, what am I doing? Ah, no, I'm screwing up. The punch ends. So like time it well, I guess? Punch and then when the fist... Like this, I guess? God, that's weird. Like, look, if I press circle and then try it quickly, it doesn't go. Until I'm there. It's also surprising, by the way, how far you can get in with punches. I noticed that when we were originally labbing this. You can go surprisingly far into this grid before you actually get shocked. Which is why I was thinking maybe we can just electro, like grenades, blast ourselves past that. If I ever remember correctly, there's only at the beginning of the electric floor a like hitbox. After that, you can just move on. You can't press up against the wall for too long, and you need to tap down quicker after you stop leaning against the wall, I think. At least that was the problem for me when I tried the console setup. Alright. Do it in a bit of a quick fashion, I see how it is. Single time only. That was what I was thinking about. We don't have a ration here, so we cannot survive this. And it's also, I think, a little bit random where we get pushed. Let's see again here. I want to get this right tonight here. That's why I'm going to spend some minutes still trying to figure this out before I leave, because it felt like I was not quite sure on my notes that was right here. So it's coming through. Yep, there now it plays twice. Talking about notes. Yo, my friend, was good. Yeah, now I'm out of bounds. So here's a fun thing. If you go too close to the room, as we see, you actually get glitching here. And yeah, it was TTS. I think TTS was where there's no explosion here. Or is it only once when you enter, then you can move on? Alright, so the keynote schematics of 1 should, in theory, be quite easy to do. As I understand, just for myself as a recording. We go through here as normal, enter the room, skip the cutscene. Now we're going to mash through the codec. I'm going to mash. Hold L2 down, equip, unequip, lean, look down, punch, and then after the punch, turn to this part of the wall, quit the box, hold D-pad right. And then, is it because I was holding D-pad right into the wall? Or should I just like, for show moment, like press right and let go? Was I holding D-pad right for too long? That's the question I have. I don't know. Spent a few hours adjusting notes. Realized I could have added a lot of stuff. Nice. They made a sequel to Snake's Revenge. I know. I think so. Oh, okay. Oh, what a finicky setup. Alright. Come on, that's the last time. One nice execution would be good. Like, I did it twice in my last run as well. So hopefully I can do this now in like one go. Now it's playing twice. This is what we want. So the situation is, you either get it, or it happens twice, overlaps each other, and then puts you far enough in. Well, that's fun. So far, it's not really clear to me if we've done it properly or not. Because no, we don't hear the game. Oh, excuse me. I forgot to turn the sound on again after the credits. We just finished the run, and for the credits, of course, muted the game. This is funny though. If you come back here before the ninja fight, the camera just goes everywhere but not where you are. I think you can't wait for too long when going right. Okay. Oh, wow. This is a nice way to softlock yourself. And the turrets are shooting us as well. Well, that's funny. Okay. Let's do it. I want to get this in like one nice clean attempt. The fun thing is, like, not to call you out, guys, it's just a little bit funny to me that you all say, I think, like, I'm not sure myself. I'm just lucky I get a first try. I'm like, goddamn, okay. Science that shit out. Because as a teacher, I kind of have to know what it is we're doing so I can teach it properly. What's the pointers? Where are point of failures? Like, what can go wrong? And so if I can, like, reliably do this, I have questions on what goes wrong here. Now press twice. This box up that though you showed JN is quite nice. Alright, let's go. What can go wrong? Well, everything, of course. God damn it. Ah! You also take twice damage here. That's what I just noticed. It's not just the sound plays twice and basically overlaps each other. So we have 2 times this animation happening. That's why we can basically push back into the wall. That's the whole trick about it. But you also take twice the amount of damage. I'm like, oh, right. That's why even on easy, you technically would need a ration if you want to go back in after you got the farmers. Oh, Lord. That was done once again. Just once. Why? So weird. Look how far in we can go. That's kind of funny. Snake literally exploded. So that was much better than the PPK one, or just waiting at the beginning makes it more consistent. For sure, yeah, absolutely. Looked like you were pressed up against the wall for slightly too long. Oh, god. Is it really that tight? You gotta do all of the executions just quickly enough. Alright, how to skip the Nikita medic zone 1. Hopefully I got this right now. Let's see. So as usually we enter the room. You know, we have the cutscene play that we skip. So the next, of course. And then afterwards, we want to just quickly mash for the codex. Let's see. Yeah, the console side was a lot tighter. You have to be quick. God damn it. Okay, well. Oh, just fight the alignment. Now place twice. So the point of failure can be you waited too long after the coded. You waited too long leaning against the wall. You waited too long to go into the camera. Jesus Christ. Alright. Shoutouts, by the way, to this room. It's a lot of fun to explore here out of bounds. And you can do this. That's the cool thing. I'm playing on an actual PS1 on hardware here, and you can do a lot of funky stuff. Once you're out of bounds here, just go around outside. And we can actually peek in here. It's like, ooh. That's usually an insight into the levels that you don't get like that normally. If we were able to turn off the HUD, for the most part, I mean, we're gonna at least unquit this here, and like, if we were playing on hard and extreme, we could just actually investigate the room like this. Which is really nice view. Insane lags. Yeah, I know, like, original PS1 is insane with the lags. I don't think waiting too long after the code can screw it up, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's good. This looks cool though. We normally don't go here, right? At least nice from this perspective. And the cool thing is, if you are, you know, actually at a bunch, you can even back up more. You can go further away for an even more insightful view. Again, I love out of bounds experiences like this, when you just like look here. It's fun. I'm just a little bit sad we cannot go and do basically the thing again where we... Oh shit, I didn't know. Wait, I didn't know Autocar is already loaded in. I mean, I guess he has to be loaded in, right? So we can see him on the radar. Looks clean, we want to guess? Yeah, right? Hello, sir. Can we help you? Can't interact with him, though. I can literally, like, go into him, and I punch him, and I can't interact with him. Ooh. Can I throw a grenade at him? No, okay. That would be too much fun. But yeah, literally the way they get Otacon on the radar here is because literally here. But he's basically just, you know, there's like nothing else coded into him here. The most important parts are not being pressed up against the wall for too long and quick and down tap after you release the right input. Alright. You can watch him like the DARPA chief if you lean from the other room too. Right, yeah. If you go, and then you can watch him like that. I think you can even watch Meryl work out, right? In the B1 of the main building. That's quite fun. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of cool because we normally don't get this view here, and like most of the stuff here is actually not loaded in. So it's really just this little corner of the room that's loaded in for some reason. And on the map, basically all the other lines are just like squiggling. Oh yeah, this is also maybe something nice if you go from this side. You can see like a little laser pointed here, like. So the lights are basically visible throughout the entire 3D sphere, but only on the other side, of course, they're textured. And honestly, it looks like it's already been like destroyed halfway. Alright. I'm gonna do one last recreation here and then hopefully we're done. Alright. The latest version of how to skip the Nikita is by going down to the nuke building B2. Right? You know that. You know that. So we're gonna go through here. And instead of needing the Nikita to deactivate the electric panel, we're actually going to use here the electric floor to our advantage. It's quite easily done. Just skip the cutscene and of course for the codec. And after the codec, we're going to be quick here. So we're using a little buffer setup where we equip the box and quickly unequip it. Leaning against, tap down. And I already messed it up here because I was punching. My god, if I want to do a tutorial like that, I just can't make it work. I also love the little Maui statue that you see each time. And then if you get the glitch, you even see it twice. It's like, shoo, shoo. And the YouTube algorithm is programmed in a way that it actually focuses on faces during the footage. So every, like, Nikita skit that we did back in the day always set the little statue as, like, the thumbnail. Because the algorithm is like, where's a face? Oh, that's a face. And then, this little statue. Alright, one last time. How to do Nikita signal. Come on, let's do this. I'm yapping over it, by the way, so I can explain it for myself. But here we go. Shout out to the... Yeah, exactly. Those. Ah! So what I find super annoying, this is just a personal take, but when I go here FPV in the lineup and then I let go, I just can't press L1 too quickly, as it doesn't work. Also, you want to actually like press right in, not just tap, because if you tap, this happens. That was also fun. I'm just gonna randomly try to find it. Oh, this is a big one. This might kill me. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think it was like a triple hit. Because you can hear the sound playing like very often back to back. Alright. But this is the last time. I swear. I'm not addicted to this. I'm not like brainwashing myself to get electrocuted over and over again. No. Oh boy. Wow, I was stepping down again on accident. Did this ruin the setup? Yeah, I did ruin the setup. For some reason, I hate this. Lean here, tap down, and just tap down and wait for a moment. Because it can happen that you like lean down, tap and then press slightly to it, and then you do this little step thing here. And I'm like, don't do the step. What are you stepping in for? Oh, I didn't know this exists. Yeah, just flop on your belly and then sneak over. Like the snake you are. If only the animation would randomly... Hey, this is the secret to Boba. There's like a 50-50 chance you actually get to push forward instead of back. Imagine that shit. Imagine that shit. Yeah, well, actually, you can save 5 seconds, but it's going on your belly and pray. I think I would never play this game again. Not at least like this. What is this? Why was he swinging upright now? Instead of just right, why would he upright? Ah! But why do we gotta wait? Is it so Snake can fully detach from the wall or what? What are you doing? I swear I was pressing right, not upright. Just right. I want to delay so I don't actually, like, my delay is just so I don't tap wrong. Oh, he's getting up. He's dead. He's a crispy one. Now, it's just the with this controller, you know, the DS one. I think for me it's just important to not press for too long or wait too long, both things. Alright, let's do this again. He's dead, Jim. Cancel it. Mission over. Send in Raiden. He'll be fine. Okay. Maybe my love for this DS1 is going away now, slowly but surely. Whatever. I'm too tired. It's too late now. I'm gonna do this anymore than 5. Just give up and close the game. God damn it. Hang on. Wow. Ha! Having a physical console with an actual huge button, you just boom, smack it. Alright, folks, that was it here for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you know, now you can actually, there's my finger. You can see what's up next. Tomorrow we're gonna watch the top 8 at 𝐇𝐚𝐮 from the Clash of the Olympians tournament, which happened this weekend. I said I didn't have the time to watch it. We're going to watch it back tomorrow. Then, of course, on wrong direction. On Wednesday, there it is. On Wednesday, we're going to play Replicate, which is a new bilateral-like game. And then on Thursday, Trombonchino is going to teach me how to play Yoshimitsu. Can't wait for that. That's what's up this week. And of course, as always, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you all soon. We're going to raid Darling I'm Scared here on Twitch. Currently playing on Metal Gear Solid 1, I think it's the PC version. They have a keyboard overlay, so this is interesting. And it seems to be a sort of speedrun, because there's definitely timer running. So, wish everyone a great evening, good night, and catch you all in the other streams of this week if you want. Have a good one, and bye-bye.